started. So today's class is not your average chair yoga class. So you definitely want to grab a chair, preferably a chair that doesn't have any sharp edges, and definitely a chair that doesn't have any armrests. So you want that freedom to be able to move. Also too, if you have a yoga block, this might come in handy for you, just depending on your mobility and your flexibility as well. So you might want to have that nearby. You might use it, you might not. If you don't have a yoga block, then if you have something that's around the size, maybe it's a box, maybe it's a small step stool, that would work too. So go ahead and grab your prop, whatever you are going to be using. And we can go ahead and get started. All right. So you want to come to a seated position in your chair. You want to work on grounding the feet down. So you want to ground down the big toe. You want to ground down the little toe. As you're sitting here, you want to pull in the belly and lift up through the chest so you're sitting up nice and tall, but you're not letting the shoulders lift. You're just letting them relax down, okay? And you're simply going to place your hands on your thighs. So this position here is what I call chair samasthiti. This is going to be the position that we return back to. So remember, feet grounding down, belly pulling in, chest lifting up, hands resting on your thighs. So very active position, even though we're just sitting down, okay? So also with this yoga practice, there is a yoga breath. So you want to take a deep breath in through the nose, really expand the rib cage front to back, side to side, really open up, and take an equally as long exhale through the nose. You can even add in a little bit of a contraction with your glottis, so you can actually hear yourself breathing, and just this allows the practice to become more meditative. Okay, with that note, we're going to begin just with some breathing. So bring your hands to heart center. You can close your eyes for this part and empty out all your breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out through the nose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep breath in through the nose. And deep breath out. Okay, simply place your hands back on your thighs. Take that samasthiti position, so ground down your feet, pull in the belly, lift the chest. Just simply gaze over your nose, and we're going to start Surya Namaskar. So this is Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A, sitting down. So inhale, reach the arms up, bring the hands all the way together, gazes to your thumbs, and exhale, simply fold all the way down just to your degree. Now, if you have problems with dizziness, you can keep the head lifted. Otherwise, you're gonna just let the head drop. If you have a hard time putting your hands on the floor, this is where the block can come in handy. So take an inhale as you push through the hands, lengthen, gaze over the nose. And from here, just come back to that seated position with hands on your thighs. Inhale, roll the shoulders towards one another as you pull back, pull the chest through, let the head tilt back, gazes to your nose. You're really opening up the chest. And on the exhale, roll the shoulders back and down as you just pull the shoulder blades down the back and gaze towards your navel. We're just gonna breathe here. So deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out. If that was confusing, don't worry, we're gonna do it again. Deep breath in and deep breath out. 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And last one, breathe in and breathe out. Okay, from here, push your hands into your thighs as you lengthen, gaze over your nose, and exhale, fold back down. Just place your hands on the block or on the floor, let the head drop. Inhale, reach up, hands together, gaze towards your thumbs, and back to that chair Samasthiti position. We're gonna repeat this again. Inhale, reach up, hands together, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, keep the belly pulled in as you fold down. You can place your hands on the block or all the way down towards the floor. Let the head drop. So take an inhale, lift the head, gaze to the nose. And on the exhale, come back to hands on your thighs. On your next inhale, roll the shoulders towards one another, pull the shoulders back, pull the chest through, let the head drop back, gaze to your nose. So we're really opening up the chest. And now do the opposite. Roll the shoulders down and back. Pull the shoulder blades down as you gaze towards your navel. 1, deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So push into your hands, lengthen the spine, gaze to the nose, and exhale, fold back down, relax the head, keep the belly pulled in as you fold. Inhale, reach up, hands together, gaze towards your thumbs, and back to that chair Samasthiti. We're going to do one more of these and then move on to Surya Namaskar B. So inhale, reach up, hands together, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, fold down, relax the head. So take an inhale, lift the head, gaze to the nose. And on the exhale, place your hands back on your thighs. Inhale, roll the shoulders towards one another as you pull the chest through, let the head drop back, gazes to your nose. And on the exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, gaze towards the navel. So we're gonna hold this for 5 breaths. So deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, lengthen, get nice and long. And on the exhale, just fold down. You can place your hands on a block or all the way to the floor. Relax the head. Inhale, reach up, hands together, gaze towards your thumbs. And then back to that chair Samasthiti. So ground down the feet, pull in the belly, lift up through the chest. Okay, so now we're going to start Sun Salutation B, Surya Namaskar B. Right? And from here, I want you to bring your feet all the way together so your big toes are touching. I want you to shift your weight forward, put more weight into the feet, even though you're not coming off the chair, and reach up, gaze towards your thumbs. And on the exhale, fold back down. You can place your hands on a block or up to the floor. Release the head. So take an inhale, lengthen, gaze to the nose. And on the exhale, just place your hands back on your thighs. From here, roll the shoulders towards one another, pull the chest through, head up, gaze to the nose. And on the exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, gaze towards the navel. Okay, so from here, we're gonna grab hold of that right knee, pull it towards your chest as you bring the nose towards the knee. And on the exhale, just release the leg down, place your hands back on your thighs. Roll the shoulders towards one another, pull the shoulders then back, chest through. Lift the head, gaze to the nose, and on the exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, gaze towards the navel. On our next inhale, we're gonna lift that left leg, pulling the knee in towards the chest, bring your nose towards your knee. And exhale, release, hands back on your thighs. Roll the shoulders towards one another, pull the chest through. Lift the head, gaze to the nose, and on the exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Gaze towards the navel, holding for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So take an inhale, get nice and long, and exhale, fold down, place your hands on the floor, release the head, bring the feet back together as we shift forward and reach, and then back to that Samasthiti position. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. So feet together, shift the weight forward, reach, and exhale. Just come all the way down. You can place your hands on a block or on the floor. Release the head. Inhale, lengthen, gaze to the nose. And on the exhale, just place your hands on your thighs. From here, roll the shoulders towards one another, pull the chest through, lift the head, and exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, gaze towards the navel. On your next inhale, grab that right knee, pull it in towards your chest, nose towards your knee, and exhale, release, hands on the thighs. Inhale, roll the shoulders towards one another, pull the chest through, lift the head, and exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, gaze towards the navel. Okay, from here you're gonna grab hold of that left leg, pull the knee in, nose towards your knee. And on the exhale, release the leg down and place your hands back on your thighs. Roll the shoulders towards one another, pull the chest through, head up. And on the exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, gaze towards the navel. Holding for 5, so deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, push through your hands, lengthen, gaze over the nose, and exhale, fold down, place your hands on the block, release the head. Okay, feet together, shift the weight forward, hands together, gaze towards your thumbs, and back to that chair Samasthiti. Okay, great. So we're gonna move into seated Padangusthasana. So we want to spread the feet about hip distance apart. Again, you can use your block if it was hard for you to reach the floor. And from here, we're gonna fold forward and place our hands on the block or the floor, whatever your flexibility allows. Now, if you have issues with dizziness or vertigo, you can keep the head lifted. Otherwise, we're gonna take an inhale here, and then we're gonna release the head down. So just take all the wrinkles in the back of your head, just let them smooth out as the head stays nice and relaxed, and we're gonna hold this for 5. So deep breath in, and deep breath out. 1, 2, 3. Keep the belly pulled in even though you're just reaching down forward. 4, that will protect the spine. And 5, okay? Inhale, lengthen, gaze to the nose. And on the exhale, coming back to that chair Samasthiti position. So ground the feet, pull the belly in, lift the chest, let the shoulders relax, gaze is over the nose. Okay, moving into triangle Trikonasana. So from here, we're gonna take an inhale. We're gonna bring our arms straight out, lengthen through the arms as much as you can. And on the exhale, we're just gonna tip our body so our right hand goes down and the left arm goes straight up towards the ceiling. Now, if you can't reach all the way down towards the floor, again, you can use your block to help you, but really lengthen through both arms and also try to lengthen through here, through the torso. Gaze towards those left fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, inhale, come up, reach, arms come out as much as you can. Keep that length, keep the belly pulled in as you tip. So left hand goes down, right arm comes up. You can definitely use a block if you need to for that left hand. So try to lengthen through the torso, gaze towards those right fingers. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, inhale, come up, arms come out, and now we're going to take our left tricep and we're going to bring it towards the outside of our right thigh. So we're going to get into a nice deep twist. We're going to bring our hands to heart center. We're trying to very gently and mindfully work our hands, this prayer position, towards the middle of our chest. So really grounding down, so keep the belly pulled in, but lengthen through the spine, look over that right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, release your twist, bring the arms out, lengthen as much as you can. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring this right tricep towards the outside of the left thigh, hands in prayer position. Try to work those hands towards the middle of your chest. So lengthen through the spine, exhale, look over the left shoulder. 1, nice deep twist. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up, arms come out, nice and long here. And on the exhale, back to that chair Samasthiti heat position, where we're just going to place our hands on our thighs. Okay, so now we're going to move into Utthita Parsvakonasana, or side angle. So we're going to take our right leg. I want everybody to be on the same page. So we're going to bring our right leg and we're going to bend it, and we're going to straighten out our left leg as much as we can as we're still sitting on the chair. Okay, so do the best you can. If you're not able to straighten as much as my leg is, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Just do what you can. So you're trying to ground down this left foot as best you can as the right leg is bent. We're really trying to get into the pelvis here. So the right forearm is going to go on the right thigh. I'm going to ground down my left foot and try to lengthen through here as much as I can. As this left arm is going to go over my head, my pinky's facing down, and I'm trying to lengthen through the torso, keep the belly pulled in, gaze towards those left fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, release the left side, come back to that neutral position, arms come out, reach, and now we're going to do the left side. So we're going to bend into the left knee. We're going to straighten out the right leg. So we're really trying to open up the pelvis. From here, you're simply going to place that left forearm on your left thigh, round down the right foot, and then the right arm's going to reach overhead. So we're really trying to lengthen on both sides of the trunk and the torso. Gaze towards those right fingertips. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, release. Come back to that center position. Arms come out. And now we're going to do revolved side angle. So we're going to, this time, turn our whole body. So my right leg's the one that's bent, and my left leg, I'm on the tips of my toes trying to straighten this leg. If you can't straighten as much as my leg, don't worry about it. Just do whatever you can. So we're gonna come into a twist. So what that means is we're gonna try to bring our left tricep towards the outside of our right thigh. I know a little crazy here, right? So bring your hands back in that prayer position. Push the arms, lengthen through the torso, and on your exhale, look over your right shoulder. Keep trying to lengthen through that left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, come on back to center. We're gonna have to do the other side. So lengthen first, let's reset here. And then on the exhale, we're gonna bend into that left leg. So I'm on the tippy toes of my right leg. I'm trying to really lengthen through this right leg. Just do the best you can. It doesn't have to look pretty. From here, the right tricep's gonna come to the outside of the left thigh. Just bring your hands to a prayer position. Try to lengthen. And on your exhale, look over that left shoulder. 1, keep lengthening through the right leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, release your twist. Come back to center. Arms come out. And on the exhale, back to chair Samasthiti. Okay, so now we're going to move into Pasrita Padmasana. So you can grab your block, and this time we want to go a little bit wider with our legs. You're going to place the block on the floor, and from here, we're just going to place our hands on our hips. We're going to pull in the belly, we're going to lift up through the chest, get long, and on the exhale, we're going to place our hands on the block. If you're a little bit more flexible, you can place them all the way down on the floor. So take an inhale, lengthen, gaze over the nose. Keep your belly pulled in so we're protecting the spine, and on the exhale, release the head. Gently try to pull the elbows towards one another. Don't let the elbows splay out. The head's relaxed completely, and just breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So take an inhale, lengthen, gaze over the nose. Exhale here, just simply place your hands back on your hips. Inhale, come up, and exhale at the top. We're gonna do 1 more of these. So inhale, arms come out, and on the exhale, just interlace your hands behind your back. I know it's a little bit hard with the back of the chair there. So take an inhale, pull in the belly, lift the chest. And on the exhale, we're going to fold again, gently, very gently, just lifting the arms off the back. Release your head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come all the way up. And on your exhale, just release the hands and just come back to that chair Samasthiti position. Okay, so from here, we're going to bring our arms into reverse prayer. So reverse prayer, I'm going to stand up for a second, is the hands into this position. So if your hands don't do that, it can be all the way down here. It can even be in this position if you're able to do that. Or you can grab your wrist. If you're able to do this, or if you're able to do this, do that, because that's going to give you a little bit more of a nerve stretch. Otherwise, just grab hold of the wrist. All right, so once you get your hands in that position, we're gonna straighten the right leg. So you might need to shift forward in your chair a little bit. So right leg is straight. I want you to flex the foot and pull in the belly, lift the chest, and gently try to bring your chin towards your right shin. 1, keeping that right foot active. 2, 3, 4, keep lifting up through the chest, don't round the spine, and 5. Inhale, come all the way up, just keep your hands right where they are, just switch the legs. So left leg is straight, the foot is flexed, and on the exhale, chin towards your left shin. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep lengthening through the spine, and 5. Inhale, come all the way up, and from here, release the hands and come back to that chair Samastitihi position. Okay, great. So now we're gonna do, it's gonna get a little bit harder here. From here, we're gonna place our hands on our hips, and we're gonna straighten that right leg out. If you're able to lift it up off the chair, go ahead and do that, a lot of work. Otherwise, just let the chair support your leg. And we're gonna hold this for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? See if you can spin that right leg up. If you can keep it off the chair, great. Otherwise, just let it rest down on the chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, come back to center. Again, if you can lift it up, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, let the chair support you. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, release. All right, so now we're gonna do the left side. So go ahead and straighten that left leg. Point the toe if you can lift it up off the chair. Otherwise, let the chair support you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're gonna spin out. Again, if you can lift it up off the chair, great. Otherwise, just rest it down on the chair. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, come back to center. Once again, if you can lift it up, do so. Otherwise, the chair will support you. 2, 3. Keep lengthening that leg. 4, and 5. Okay, no joke, right? All right, so from here, we're gonna grab hold of our right leg, and we're just gonna simply bring it into a figure 4 position. So I want you to keep your right foot flexed. I want you to keep the belly pulled in. I want you to lift up through the chest. And with your hands, just simply let them just rest on either your shin. You can even grab the foot to help you. So we're trying to stay nice and long as we just reach over this right leg. So we're gonna feel a nice deep stretch in our right buttock. You can also just stay upright and try to lengthen from here. That is fine, especially if you're really struggling with this pose. So foot is flexed, belly's pulled in, lift the chest, and exhale. Try to bring the chest forward, keep the spine nice and long. 2, deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so take an inhale, come all the way up, and from here you can release that right leg down. And now we're going to do the left side. So now come into that figure 4 on the left. Keep the left foot flexed. You can just grab hold of your left foot with your right hand and just have the other hand supporting the shin. So pull in the belly, lift the chest. That might be where you're working right here. Or if you can come forward, keeping the spine long, just don't round the spine. 1. Nice deep stretch in that left glute. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Inhale, come all the way up. And from here, you can very gently release the leg. All right, we're going to take another Surya Namaskar A. So inhale, reach the hands up, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, fold down, release the head, reach towards the floor. You can use your block. So take an inhale, lengthen, gaze to the nose. Exhale, just place your hands on your shins. From here, roll the shoulders towards one another so you can pull the chest through, lift the head, gaze to the nose. And exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, gaze towards the navel. All right, so from here, we're gonna do chair pose. So even though this is chair yoga, we're gonna come out of the chair. So I want you to try to shift your weight forward and lift the bum up as much as you feel comfortable. You can also stand up and just sink down to where you feel comfortable. Holding for 5, 1, 2, a lot of work here. Gaze towards your thumbs. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, very gently, very controlled, lower back down. From here, fold down, release the head. And then come back up, place your hands on your thighs, roll the shoulders towards one another, pull the chest through, lift the head. And on the exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, gaze towards the navel. Okay, so now we're gonna move into the warrior sequence. So with our right leg, we're gonna turn towards the right. The left leg, we're gonna come back onto our tippy toes. So you wanna try to lengthen this left leg as much as you can. It doesn't have to be as straight as mine, just do the best you can. So from here, we're taking our body and we're turning it over this right side. And we're gonna reach up, gaze towards our thumbs. 1, 2, keep lengthening through that left leg. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, from here, we're just gonna pivot to the other side. So lengthen, so you're up on your right tippy toes. The left knee is bent, so try to lengthen. Just bring your body so it's pointing straight forward over the left knee. So reaching up, gaze towards your thumbs. Really reach back with that left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, from here, we're simply gonna turn so our pelvis is now facing this way. With this right leg, we're still bending in the left knee. The right leg, we're gonna turn our foot so it's flat on the floor or whatever you can tolerate. So really trying to open this part of the pelvis. Our arms are gonna come straight out. Turn your head so you're looking over that left middle finger and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, very mindfully and gently, we're just gonna switch so we can do the same thing on the other side. So this right leg is bent, the left foot is flat. We're really trying to open up the pelvis through here. Our arms come out, spreading the arms as much as you can. Look over the right middle finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, from here, just simply, gently turn and come back to chair Samasthiti. Okay, bring your hands to heart center. We're gonna end as we began with 3 breaths. So empty out all your breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose, expand front to back, side to side, and exhale. 1, deep breath in, and deep breath out. 2, and 3. And we'll finish by saying namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today.